This is a preview from one of our hair color masterclasses. This is session 1 of a 5-part series on temporary hair colors. Now, temporary hair colors include semi-permanent hair colors and direct dyes. Our model for this series is a natural hair color level 1. Her hair is fine and it's textured. Her hair is already bleached to a level 9 and she's wearing a level 9 blonde toner. I want you to pay attention to her nape area. That hair is virgin and it's going to present a challenge down the line. Now, this is the finished product. In this session, you're going to see how we achieve this multi-dimensional direct dye hair color. We use 3 colors. We use lavender, silver, and peacock blue. Can you see the silver entwined there in the nape area? This was a truly beautiful hair color. It was feminine, it was soft, and it delivered drama. The only downside is we used pastel direct dye hair colors, and pastel direct dyes do not last long. They fade fast. We begin this session by preparing the hair canvas. We are using a color remover mixed with water to remove the level 9 toner. Now, direct dyes, semi-permanent hair colors, they're all temporary hair colors, and they sit on the outside of the hair. They sit on the cuticle layers. The toner has been removed from our model's hair. She is ready for the new growth bleach touch-up. She had about 3/4 inch to 1 inch of new growth throughout her hair, and what we're seeing is the second pass of the bleach application. We are cross-checking in the fringe and crown area. We're applying additional product because textured hair absorbs hair color product like crazy. Because textured hair is so dense, we have to use, I like the classic 5-section panels. That allows us to progress throughout the head in an orderly manner. We have to logically approach the lifting process or the toning process or the hair color process. You don't go in there randomly. And actually on our website, you can download for free some head forms where you can sketch out, you can map out where you're going to place your color. You can write down the hair formulas. You can keep it on your phone. You can keep it on your iPad. We'll get into that later. Let's get back to this hair color. Her hair has been lifted to a level 9 and she has been dried. We rebond throughout the entire process. And you could tell, look at the health of her hair after a bleach touch-up. Look at those ends. Her hair is so healthy. And this is the diagram of the classic 5-section panels: the top, the fringe, the 2 front sides, the back section, and the nape section. This is how I like to section the hair for control. Now, we're using pastel direct dyes, so we have to decolorize the hair to a minimum of a level 9. We begin the application around the perimeter and we focus on the nape area. The area around the ears and the nape area are the least porous, so we need the color to sit on that hair longer than anywhere else. And it's less porous because it's more virgin. We keep her perimeter tight and we keep the nape line really, really close. Because that hair is so short, we use the brush to apply the color and we use the comb to make sure it's distributed evenly throughout the nape. Now, we mapped out this 3-part hair color application on our head sheets. So we're applying the lavender color, that's color number 1, to the upper back, the nape, and around the front hairline. We will allow that to process a full 20 minutes before we begin the next phase. Consumer semi-permanent and direct dyes are different than professional semi-permanent, demi-permanents, and direct dyes. The molecules are different, the conditioners that are added are different, and the color pigments are different. At Beauty Wellness Hair Care, we focus on professional products and professional techniques, and we teach you to deliver professional results. Now we're going in and alternating the lavender, silver, and peacock blue foils in a diagonal, and we've glazed the ends with silver on top of the lavender direct dyes. After the foils have been placed, we allow the hair to process an additional 25 minutes. If this was a color or a bleach, the packets would add additional heat to help lift and oxidize the color. But since this is a direct dye, a semi-permanent, we just use the foils to help segregate the colors. We wanted to isolate the silver from the lavender from the peacock blue. And look at what a great job we did. Look at how it blends. We also added dry collagen and bond builders to the direct dye. I know they come right out of the tube, jar, bottle. You just put them right on your hair. But as a professional, we can always take it up to the next level and add some goodness to it. And that's exactly what we did here. Can you see where we laid the silver foils? Can you see where we laid the peacock blue foils? Her hair color graduates beautifully. In our hair color masterclass, we talk about primary colors and tertiary colors. We help you analyze your client's melanin levels in her skin tones so that we can pick out the proper hair color to accentuate her skin tone. We do all of that in our masterclass. But look at this beautiful hair color. But in 4 weeks, this hair color is going to evolve. It's going to fade, and we're going to have a solution prepared for the next phase. The client is okay with it, and I'm okay with it. As a colorist, when we selected these colors to begin with, we calculated how the color would evolve. We know that pastel colors do not hold long because the dye molecules are so large, they sit on top of the hair. Now let's just halt for a minute. I see a lot of stylists will place a plastic cap and put their semi-permanent and demi-permanent clients' direct dyes under a hair dryer, and what that does, it turns a temporary hair color into a permanent stain. And just like when you get a stain on your favorite t-shirt, you can never get it out. Even though you wash it and you put it on, and in the light it looks like the stain is gone, but then when the sun hits it, you can see the stain is still there. So when you want to get into professional hair color, you got to let go of those 1980 hairstylist tips. This is the 21st century. And the products that you buy at Sally's and the Koreans, those are not professional products. Just because a store name says beauty supply does not mean they sell professional products. Look at her hair. This is the fade out. Now we both love this fade out. It's like a fairy princess. But look at that nape. That nape is funky, and we got to deal with that. It's so funky because it's growing out, and we've had to trim it. Like I said, she likes to keep her nape short. So we anticipated that the color was going to fade, and we were going to have to do a root touch-up on a direct dye hair color, just like we would if it was a permanent hair color or if it was a bleach or highlight hair color. So we've selected one of the colors from the 3 original colors to do a root touch-up and recolor her nape. And we selected the peacock blue. When you're going in for direct dyes, you have to think ahead. It has to be a strategic situation. That's why you really need to download the head sheets. Now, you have to plan for the fade and what you're going to do next, because you can't leave your client out there with this washed out hair color. Now, this is a result of the peacock blue touch-up, where we left the ends out. And in our next video, we're going to show you how we applied the peacock blue as a root touch-up. You can see here her new growth. She's got about 1/4 of an inch of new growth, and her hair is a natural level 1, so that's why we went darker. We started out at the lightest of lights with our bleach, a level 9, and then we dropped a pastel hair color on top. Knowing that the pastel wouldn't hold, we used 3 hair colors, and we selected one of those hair colors to take her down 2 or 3 levels. And this is the result. Stick around. We got another direct dye, semi-permanent, temporary hair color, permanent, temporary hair color movie coming out any second. So subscribe, click the bell so you can be notified when the next one dropped. Leave us a comment if you have any questions. We would love to answer, and stay tuned. Oh, and come visit us at beautywellnesshaircare.com.